Ponte trucha, compa. So, one of the things that we can talk about today is increasing our productivity and efficiency when it comes to studying and covering material. And one of the things that I personally like to do, I have a very long commute sometimes to work. It's usually, Southern California, I'm talking anywhere 30 minutes to an hour, depending where you're going, sometimes even more. And that's a lot of time that you're just sitting in your car. And we could consider that it could be dead time. There's this concept of dead time and a lifetime. And dead time is just basically time that's just being wasted. And it's not necessarily being wasted because you're being lazy or because, you don't have anything else to do. It's just that, you're stuck in traffic. You're trying to get somewhere. You're being productive, whatever it is that you have going on. But, is your mind benefiting from this? Are you becoming more stressed out? Is this drive, making you nervous? Is it making you anxious? Are you getting road rage? And or are you just aimlessly listening to just, trash radio? I like to, have my personal pump up songs, that I blast. And sometimes I'll listen to like some reggae or some country just to kind of relax a little bit. But is that beneficial? Is that taking us closer to our goal? And in some ways it is, it gives you a clear state of mind. But we can improve, or I should say we can use that time more wisely. And by that I mean is that no matter how small of a choice that we make, that choice is either going to take us closer or further from our goal. Because every little choice that we make adds up. And when you decide to do something, at that moment, that thing is the most important thing in your life. Because that's what you chose to do. See what I'm saying? It's like you place priority, and you could say like, I want to accomplish all these things, and that's my priority, that's my ultimate goal, that's my calling in life. But if that's not what your small actions are leading you towards, then obviously in that moment, that's not your biggest priority. That's not your biggest calling. You're placing priority and value on something else. So one way to kind of navigate through that is while we're driving and we're just sitting there, is listening to notes or listening to our lectures or just YouTube. YouTube is lifetime fan of YouTube. YouTube university graduate, or not graduate, but like ongoing student. And that's kind of what helped me through nursing school was YouTube. Just YouTubing things that I didn't understand. And I would just listen to them at work. And even when I was studying for the CCRN exam, and now, today I still just play random videos, random lectures while I drive. Some people might say like, oh, that's not, very productive. You're not really going to remember much. You're not learning anything. But I like to listen to the same thing over and over again. So I'll pick like a subject or whatever system I'm reviewing for that week, and I'll just listen to the same lecture, listen to the same thing. And eventually things start to click. Whether you're just driving and aimlessly and you're not really not aimlessly, but you're not like actively paying attention. This isn't the only way that you're going to study, but it is a tool to help you just kind of gain a bigger understanding of things. And that's one of the things that I encourage you to do is while you're driving, listen to something that's beneficial. Listen to something that, you probably, maybe you went to lecture, you went to school, and you're driving home and you don't really understand what happened or how the professor explained something. Just play a YouTube video in the background while you drive, and you might pick up on something. They might explain something in a way that your teacher didn't, or in a way that you didn't understand before. And once you find the one that you like, or you find one that's like very thorough, just play that one every time you get in the car for that week until you understand it. And then once you get home or you get where you're going, build on it. So that's what I personally like to do is if I'm studying somewhere and I come across something that I don't really understand, I'll YouTube search for a video and then I'll save it, and then I'll keep doing what I'm doing, and then I'll play that on my way home. And then if I like it, I'll keep it saved, and then I'll just replay it. Every time I get in the car, I'm replaying the same thing. And I've done this since nursing school, and I continue to do it. And I really enjoy it, and I hope it helps you guys. And catch you guys later.